All right. What we have here is a bingo rhyme book, and it is missing the dust cover, sadly.
Oh no.
But I believe that this image. Nope. Where is it?
Or the quality
Yeah.
space.
I think the dust cover looks something like this. This is the illustrated rhyme book written by Jim Strain, illustrated by Warren Heil.
I'm so proud to
I
finally
don't
be
know.
revealing this to the internet for the first time.
Wow.
All
For
hail
Angela,
Bingo.
Tessa, and Anna, whoever the heck they are.
They're probably Bingo's children.
Now, is this the whole story of the movie just set in rhyme?
Pretty much.
Oh my gosh, this is going to be glorious.
I'm gonna need geezers after this.
Yeah, exactly.
Why? It's just Bingo. I mean, I know he gets into some
There
crazy
was
stuff, but
Like, it's more than one human can handle.
I don't know what bingo is. I'm scared.
It's a very silly movie.
This is
about a
Bingo.
dog. Yeah. All right, so let's get going here, Russell. Let's hear a
There
story.
was a farmer, had a dog, but that was long before old Bingo found a circus job that paid a good deal more. Now Bingo loved the grease paint, the smell of circus air. The problem was his nasty boss who didn't treat him fair.
Oh.
Although he was a special dog, as smart as canines go, all Bingo did were slavish chores for a dog and pony show. But Steve, his boss, would yell and scream. His words were harsh and gruff. No matter what poor Bingo did, it wasn't good enough. Then came a day the star was hurt, for poodles can be fragile. Without a dog to take her place, the show they'd have to cancel.
Banana Pie had the most, like, flabbergasted look on his face. He's totally in awe here.
wow. What is
So
that
Bingo
Trump?
finally got his chance.
No,
The
it's not
spotlight was
Trump.
all
I thought
his.
there was Trump in the bottom right corner. I
Gonna
mean,
build a wall.
So Bingo finally got his chance. The spotlight was all his. A star was born the way he paved to make it in the biz. But Bingo wanted back at Steve. He'd taken too much flack. Instead of showing off his stuff, he sabotaged the act. So Bingo zigged instead of zagged. He stood instead of jumped. He begged when he was supposed to bark, and when told to sit, he slumped. He fouled up every single trick and messed up every cue, and when the circus show was done, the crowd began to boo.
Boo!
Banana
Which is not what happened in
Banana
the
Pie's
movie.
jaw was just dropped and listening.
See,
and
he's
being like,
witnessing the glory of Bingo for the first time, just like how I was amazed.
Look at how the dog is smoking.
I know, look at him. He knows what he's up to.
He's like, yeah, I know who I am. You know who you are?
Now Steve was mad as he could be, his eyes burned like the sun. The veins were budging in his neck, he went to fetch his gun.
Uh-oh.
The poodles barked in anger too, a lifetime chance was missed. 3 TV scouts had seen the show and crossed them off their list.
Uh-oh.
A few attempts to intervene and save poor Bingo's hide were overruled when Steve took aim and opened fire outside. It's time to leave, thought Bingo, amid Steve's shooting spree. So from the circus he did run and join a family.
Enjoy
Wow.
the family.
Oh, is it? Oh, I bet it is supposed to be set to Bingo, isn't it?
Yeah, probably.
Oh my gosh, this boy is turning into a shoe.
He's melting.
And not too long thereafter, which most would say 'twas lucky, old Bingo found a drowning boy and saved the life of Chucky. Now Chucky was adopted and wanted to belong, but brother Chicky hated him because he'd tag along. The guys had ditched poor Chucky, a frequent biking scheme, so no one knew it when he fell into a rippling stream. Now that's where Bingo found him and thought it seemed bizarre. He quickly dragged him on dry land to give him CPR. To say that he was grateful can only understate poor Chucky's feeling for the dog that came to him by fate.
Wow.
We'd spend our lives together, said Chucky with regrets. Except for one small problem. My folks allow no pets.
I was gonna say, what do
His
you say
mom
with
and dad were
regret?
strict, you see. They love their boys and all, but discipline was paramount. Dad learned it from football. A field goal kicker for his team whose foot had won him fame, Dad thought it best to live his life just like he played the game. His mother was not as strict, a gentler side was shown, though now and then she'd side with Dad to keep a happy home. Poor Bingo whimpered mournfully, and Chucky felt a louse.
A louse.
A louse?
Yes, he felt like a louse.
He disobeyed
like
his parents and snuck him in the house. But Mom and Dad were clueless. With Bingo out of sight, he played indoors when they were gone and stayed outside at night.
They didn't notice the dog smell?
No. He's a very, very
Well, that
well-kept
was a running
dog.
gag in the movie. But,
Oh, was it really?
You know. Well, they were starting to notice.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, anyway. Now things were going very well, and Chucky was elated. But not for long, as it turned out, because his dad was traded. Their move was like a getaway. They didn't even pack. His dad had blown too many kicks, they feared a fan attack.
Oh.
When Bingo found out they had gone instead of whine and wallow, he sucked it up and vowed that he would sniff their trail and follow. So began the greatest quest since Jason chased the fleece. Until he found his Chucky, his search would never cease.
Comparing it to Jason and the Golden Fleece, that's how intense this is.
Stop!
This is better than the
God,
Argonauts.
make it stop.
This is great, Banana Pie. What are you talking about? This is true literature.
My brain
This is
cell.
art. This is art. Anyway,
This is right.
the going wasn't easy. For almost right away, an evil guy picked Bingo up to take him to his cafe.
Uh-oh.
What is
This
he
fellow
evil?
was a rancher, but not of cows, you see. He'd round up strays to butcher for a blue plate speciality. When this guy talked of hot dogs, he wasn't poking fun. Poor Bingo knew he had to act or wind up on a bun. With other dogs held captive, he planned a great escape and turned the tables on this guy and left him in a crate. The other dogs were grateful and wanted him to stay, but Bingo said in doggy talk, "I must be on my way."
It's sort of like, we're roughly on my way.
Honestly, if I had this book as a kid, I probably would have loved
I
it.
was gonna say the same thing. I kind of would have loved this as a kid.
Yeah.
There's some really good art.
I was gonna say, I like
so
the
many-
artwork. The rhyming is fun and silly.
I have so many questions.
Well, that's just it's meant to be a stupid story. That's like the whole joke.
Yeah.
You'd think he'd be a... Let's see. You'd think he'd get a break now, but fate will often tease, for at the highway rest stop, he stumbled onto thieves. An armored car they had blown up. The thieves were on the run. They had themselves some hostages in case the cops should come.
Oh no.
The smarter one was Eli, and Lenny was his pal. Together they were trouble, their language mean and foul. The family they had captured had crossed their paths by chance. Some innocent bystanders, just pawns of circumstance. But Bingo had to save him, a good Samaritan. He found a nearby phone booth and punched in 911. Of course he couldn't say a word, but if the truth be told, by pushing buttons carefully, he signaled help in code. Before they knew what hit them, the family was set free, and Bingo was a hero, the thieves in custody.
Oh my gosh, we need to do a live stream of this movie sometime.
Yeah.
And everyone was satisfied until the case was tried. When cross-examined by defense, it looked like Bingo lied.
Uh-oh.
The judge banged down his gavel above the courtroom clamor, and before attorneys could object, the dog was in the slammer.
No!
His cellmate was a gentle guy with only one tattoo. Like Bingo, he was innocent of crimes he didn't do. The trouble was that Lenny and Eli, as you'd guess, were also serving time there, and full of vengefulness. They threatened Bingo daily and scared him in the yard, and true to prison honor code, no one would tell the guard. Poor Bingo thought of Chucky, but didn't moan or pout. Instead, he and his cellmate soon vowed to tunnel out. They made their break one evening. The warden offered bounty, but Bingo picked up Chucky's trail. His cellmate fled the country.
The county, because there's the bounty.
Oh. Listen, I didn't pre-read this, okay?
Okay. And now the dog's getting an operation?
Operation.
The goofy game for dopey doctors.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Operation It's Operation, Milton Bradley's goofy game for dopey doctors. Here's your patient. You take a card.
Remove funny bone.
Careful, if you touch the sides. You blew it, Charlie. Next.
Take out wrenched ankle.
A winner.
Ha, ha, ha.
Operation, an electric game from Milton Bradley.
Snausages.
Dogs in search of the ideal snack.
Snausages.
Dogs love to snitch a snack and sneak a sausage, so...
Snausages.
A sausage-style snack.
Snausages.
But what will we call them?
Snausages.
Kennel rations? Snausages? Yeah. Sausage-style snacks for dogs.
What, is he having a baby? What's happening? Is he actually a girl and he didn't know?
And you'll find out.
And he didn't know. That came as a surprise to all of us.
Congratulations, Bingo, you're a mother. Oh no!
But wait, but wait, is this a kid's book?
This is a kid's book, yes. It's a kid. It's based on a like a family comedy movie.
Oh, Link.
Yeah, it's
Yeah. Now keep in mind, it's meant to be stupid. Like the whole thing is making fun of like, you know, a boy and his dog type movies and everything.
yeah. This was a movie that was back in like the 80s, I think.
Early 90s.
Early 90s.
It's meant to be silly. Like the whole joke is just how ridiculous.
Really?
Yeah. It's like the dog version of Pee-wee's Big Adventure, essentially. It's meant to be silly and over the top.
Continue.
Okay, so let's go on here.
Through rain and snow and sleets and hell, old Bingo sniffed like crazy, but so much time had come and gone that Chucky's scent was hazy. So Bingo's nose worked overtime to try and compensate, till he grew weak and sickly and dropped to featherweight. He soon became delirious and broke into cold sweats. A kindly woman found him dazed and took him to the vets. The doc was quick to diagnose. He spoke without a pause. This dog's in big time trouble. He's half destroyed his snaz. But chances are he can be helped with modern medicine. I'll surgically remove his nose and put a new one in.
What?
Though scarred and worried, she agreed. The fear of failure lurked. But in the end, the news was good. The operation worked. The woman nursed him back to health, but Bingo couldn't stay. As soon as he was well enough, he left to go his way.
I want to imagine they gave him a bionic nose, and he's like the $50,000 man or whatever it is.
They call me
the bionic man.
dog.
You have some electronic things to making better.
He's like RoboCop, but as a dog.
Yes, please.
Oh my
I believe they changed this to a dream sequence.
Oh yeah.
Because the lady who was taking care of Bingo, was a
nice person.
Whoa, okay. Wow.
So I think they cut out most of her scenes and just turned this into a dream sequence, a nightmare Chucky was having.
Oh my goodness.
Kids.
Remember Banana Pie? It was the 90s.
And they cut it. But meanwhile, Lynn and Eli got out of county jail. They tweaked the legal system, then promptly jumped their bail.
It looks like Jack Black in the way the angle this book is at.
Oh yeah. Or Nacho Libre.
Yeah, well, that is Jack Black. He played Nacho Libre.
Oh yeah. Well,
Continue, sorry.
They swore they'd get Bingo. Revenge was on their mind, and with the bloodhound of their own, they'd track him from far behind. The family was in Green Bay. The dad was kicking well. Although the boy still missed his dog, his folks he couldn't tell. But Chucky didn't know right then that everything looked bright. Bingo had found Green Bay. They soon would reunite. But as often happens, one's plans will go awry. Two obstacles arrived in town named Looney.
Awry.
What?
It's when plans will go awry.
oh, Russell.
Listen.
Oh, Russell.
Listen. I have an accent.
Russell.
They cornered Bingo late one night and slobbered all agog. Okay, now you can't blame me for agog.
That's what the word is. That's how it is. You got it right.
The odds were in their favor. 2 thugs against 1 dog. But Chucky happened on the scene, and much to their dismay, through tears of joy he saw his dog and jumped into the fray.
Wow.
Well, feel free to join in here, Isaiah. Give any thoughts you may have on this nonsense.
Oh no!
He barreled into Lenny and swung at Eli's head. When Bingo ran for cover, they took the boy instead. On learning who his dad was, the thugs hatched up a plan. Forget the dog, we'll use the kid to get to his old man. The scheme was very simple. They'd bet a lot of dough. If Dad blew kicks and lost the game, they'd let poor Chucky go. Your son is now our prisoner, they told the mom on the phone. Make sure his father throws the game or Chucky won't come home.
Uh-oh.
Poor mom was in a panic. Her hands began to sweat. She phoned Dad on the sidelines and told him of their threat. We have no choice, Dad said to her. For when all's said and done, I know that football's just a game, but Chucky is our son.
Aww.
Now Eli's plan was working, and Dad was missing kicks, but what they didn't count on was Bingo in the mix.
So they're in Green Bay.
Bingo!
They're in Green Bay now. Does that mean that he's a player for the Green Bay Packers now?
Of course, silly.
Packers! Yeah. Woo! Okay, go on.
He trailed them to a warehouse where they had set up shop. When he fetched poor Chucky's brother, who promptly called a cop.
Wait, is that a
Police
bomb in
arrived
that suitcase?
Cool.
Yes.
Just
Police
his
arrived,
pronunciation,
the thugs
please.
took off like rockets into space and left poor Chucky bound and gagged as the cops took up the chase. They covered Lynn and Eli, not very far away, but Eli had a backup plan, a trump card left to play. For hidden in a suitcase all ready to ignite, and sitting next to Chucky's feet were sticks of dynamite.
Oh my gosh!
Remote controlled by Lenny, the bomb was set to blow. We'll turn the kid to hamburger unless you let us go. The cops ran attending. But Bingo saved the day. He snatched the suitcase in his mouth and scampered far away.
I think Isaiah left.
Oh, he couldn't. It was too much for him to handle.
It's too emotional.
The bad news is the bomb blew up, as loud as it could be. The good news is that Bingo lived, with major surgery. Now Bingo was a hero, and all had turned out fine. Dad even kicked a field goal to win in overtime. And Chucky begged let Bingo stay, I promise no more tricks. His dad agreed to keep the dog as soon as he was fixed. There was a kid who had a dog, now Chucky boldly bragged. They stayed together all life long, and Bingo barked and wagged. The lesson taught by this short tale, you will not soon forget. No matter what some people say, it's nice to have a pet.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
That just makes me want to see the movie even more.
Oh my goodness.
That's 1 hour I'm never gonna get back.
It wasn't an hour.